Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. The mind is everything. What you think you become. We are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way, and not starting. There is nothing so disobedient as an undisciplined mind, and there is nothing so obedient as a disciplined mind. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. There is no companionship with the immature. In separateness lies the world's greatest misery, in compassion lies the world's true strength. There is no path to happiness, happiness is the path. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. The whole secret of existence is to have no fear. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. All wrongdoing rises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. People with opinions just go around bothering one another. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Nothing ever exists entirely alone, everything is in relation to everything else. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. With fools, there is no companionship. Rather than to live with men who are selfish, vain, quarrelsome, and obstinate, let a man walk alone. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. It is in the nature of things that joy arises in a person free from remorse. Should you find a wise critic to point out your faults, follow him as you would a guide to hidden treasure. Should a seeker not find a companion who is better or equal, let them resolutely pursue a solitary course. One is not called noble who harms living beings. By not harming living beings one is called noble. The one in whom no longer exists the craving and thirst that perpetuate becoming. How could you track that awaken one? Trackless, and of limitless range. Conquer anger with non-anger. Conquer badness with goodness. Conquer meanness with generosity. Conquer dishonesty with truth. Better it is to live one day seeing the rise and fall of things than to live 100 years without ever seeing the rise and fall of things. They blame those who remain silent, they blame those who speak much, they blame those who speak in moderation. There is none in the world who is not blamed. If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like a never-departing shadow. A disciplined mind brings happiness.